So this is a video y'all have been waiting for. It's going to be a little emotional video and probably a lot of jumping around because I'm trying to think, trying to get the dates in order and all that. So this all started the 23rd of November. He was just completely miserable, very irritable. He just wanted to sleep, and if y'all know my kid, he does not like to sleep. So we ended up going to the emergency room that afternoon, around 12 o'clock, and they diagnosed him with a really bad ear infection. They sent us home on some antibiotics, and he was fine. I was able to take him to the park and all that, and he was doing really good. And then the 23rd, that night, he ended up getting a low-grade fever, which is unlike him, because if you know my kid, he's a very happy-go-lucky little boy. So that night, he was just so miserable all night long. He was tossing and turning and crying and just in complete pain. And as y'all know, the 24th was Thanksgiving. He was really miserable. He just wanted to sleep. And you could look at his face and know that something wasn't right. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take him back to the emergency room. So I did. And there's him there. He was so uncomfortable. He would just wake up screaming and crying. And they ended up admitting him to get some IV antibiotics. We didn't get admitted until the morning of the 25th, so I missed Thanksgiving. Actually, no, I didn't. Technically, I didn't miss Thanksgiving because my awesome mother packed me a Thanksgiving dinner to go, and I ate that in the emergency room while he was sleeping. But we got admitted around 3 or 4 a.m. For a severe ear infection. They put him on antibiotics through the IV. And then we ended up being discharged. He was a happy kid now. That's my baby right there. He's a happy little boy. And then we ended up being discharged the 26th. And then that's when it all went downhill yet again. Trying to find the picture. This was day of discharge. He was, happy, running around playing. And he was at the park having fun. And then the 26th, he started vomiting. No, we were discharged the 26th. We were home on the 27th. And then we had to go back the night of the 27th for vomiting. And vomiting, as y'all know, he has a shunt. And vomiting with a shunt is a no-no. That's a sign of a malfunction. So every time he vomits, he has to go to the emergency room. So it gets pretty exhausting. Luckily, he doesn't throw up that often. So here we are in the emergency room, and I ended up receiving the news. He had an MRI, and I ended up receiving the news that he had to go for a revision. So, and that's them wheeling him away for surgery. And here's his surgery board. He was on the bottom. So and that's him waking up, just coming out of surgery. He had to have a revision. And of course I woke him up and I got that goofy face, so I got my baby back, which made me really happy. Him eating. So that's a good sign. That's a huge sign. And then we were discharged. Sorry. He was standing up on the couch. So don't do it again. So we were discharged on the 28th. Which was awesome. Here he is here. That's the day of these glares, man. Hate the glares. So we were discharged, and the 29th, he still wasn't good. He still wasn't good. He was just laying around, just not acting right. And so he ended up throwing up, and we ended up going back to the hospital yet again for vomiting. He threw up at that time. He threw up 4 times, I think. So we went back to the emergency room on the 29th. This was the morning of the 30th. He had a shunt tap and an MRI and a shunt tap. A shunt tap is when they take the little needle and they stick it in the shunt to see how much fluid comes out of the shunt, and if there's no fluid, then obviously the shunt isn't working. No. So at that point, this was just 2 days after his last revision. And at this point, I was just a freaking mess. I was exhausted. I haven't slept all week that week. This was him here getting ready for surgery. When they told me he needed another revision, I just cried and I cried and I cried. And but he had his revision, his second one. There he is. He woke up from surgery. He's a happy little boy. We spent that night in PACU, the post anesthesia care unit. Because they didn't have any rooms available because they had flu and RSV is on the rise. And so we spent the night in the PACU, and which was fine because the room right next to where are you going? You're crazy. The room right next to where he was, it was open, so I had an entire room to myself. That's his room right next to mine. I got to sleep on the emergency room stretcher, though. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I got quite a bit of sleep. The only downfall was there was not a single soul in the freaking hallways. I don't know if you could see it. But we ended up getting a room on the 30th. No, maybe it was the 31st. It was the morning of the 31st. We ended up getting a room on the floor on observation because they just wanted to monitor him, make sure he was okay. My anxiety, however, I was trying to push to say just one more night, but unfortunately, neurosurgeon said, "You're fine to go home." My anxiety, like the first 2 nights home after being discharged, I was like on the rise. He was crying, I guess because he was in pain still. And I was like, he needs to go back to the hospital. There's something wrong. My anxiety was so high. It was unbelievable. And obviously, he's fine. I don't know if he'll let me show y'all. That's a scar now. They ended up replacing his non-programmable shunt with a programmable one. So they have so what they do now is to change the pressure of his shunt. They just take like a little thing, like a little magnet thing, and they just like turn it or swipe it or something. And his right now is, he's showing you the pictures, is set at a 2, which is the setting he's used to. He's been very irritable lately and very emotional. I don't know if it has to do with the shunt or what, but his neurosurgeon said he's trying to stay away from another surgery if possible. So we have a follow-up MRI on Tuesday at 8:45 a.m. And then he's got a neurosurgeon appointment at 12 o'clock that day. And then they might do a shunt tap and they might adjust his shunt a little bit. I don't know. They're concerned about his increased irritability. So we shall see. And I made it through the video without crying because I have a true warrior. Say hi. Can you say hi? Say hi. No? Cranky butt. Are you cranky? Yeah? Okay. Can you blow kisses? Oh, you found the kitty cat? Okay. Good luck picking her up. She's heavy. And I think that is it. I don't think there's really anything else. Oh, we came home and he started doing his crazy toddler things again. They don't. Oh no, no more. You got mama all wet. He found an open water bottle. Hey, no more, no mas, no, all done, all done. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna get it for you. Here. Swallow, so you don't choke. But I mean, he's been doing as good as can be expected after having two shunt surgeries. This is his 3rd one this year. That's crazy. He had one in middle of August, or middle towards the beginning of August, and then he had 2 in November, back to back. So there's some crazy stuff around here. I think that's about it. He has like 40 something stitches in the back of his head, I think. So, but I mean, other than that, he's doing really good. He's starting to say 2 words at a time. occasionally 3 words. I actually have a video of him saying 3 words. Let's see if I can find it. Let's see. I think this is it. So it was supposed to be one video, but my storage was full, so I had to delete some older videos. I don't know what y'all heard of that last video, or the last clip part of this video. But this is him saying 3 words. He says, "Help me, mama," or "Help me, mom." It's so cute. And then that's pretty much it.
Hunter, say thank you, mama.
That's him saying thank you, mama. So he's been doing overall really, really well. I think that's about it. So what do you say? You want to get off of here for tonight? Can you say bye?
Bye.
Say peace out.
Oh.
Say thank you, mama. Oh, no. Okay. He wants more water. Okay, this is it, okay? You gotta go get your sippy cup. Okay. Alright. I will see y'all soon. Mwah. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Bye, y'all.